Alright, let's get into it. Also, I like how for, I think all of the Punk Cake games, it's always, showed, it never, started the music until, after the intro, so it's kind of, a neat vibe that it starts up. The music, starts up here. Alright, anyway. Probably without too much more further ado. The 19th game in the Punk Cake series. Hot Wax. And yeah, pretty nice music already, and nice looking visuals. Yeah, I feel like I have all my whatever set up. Oh yeah, and the, just menu effects, after selecting a thing, it kind of just, has the screen get all glitchy. Oh, heck. Did not mean to click this, but I mean, you can still see all the peeps that made this game at the moment. Special thanks to Leonardo Jonteur for his invaluable stacking puzzler expertise. So true. Shouts to the cats as well. Pico? A cat named Pico. Amazing. And King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, yes. Good stuff, good stuff. And then all the Patreon supporters at the time of this game's release. Oh, was I not subbed at this time? Huh, very interesting. I thought I was. Hey, we always find our candle in the dark whenever needed. So true, Remy, so true. Alrighty, let's give this a whirl here. Got a lot of, oh yeah, a bunch of modes, but some that are still in development, which is fine though. Still a lot to get into. Alright, it says on the bottom right, hot, it will drip onto the floor, under the door, unto this fiend. Wait. That's an 8? No, that's an N, probably not. I don't know. But it's something. Some sort of saying. Visitor advanced and fiendish. Reach 6666 scores starting at level 1. Well, well, well. Alright, so we've got our controls here. Oh, there's WASD controls as well for this. I wonder if I should go to that here. Or I could just rotate with these buttons. I think I'll stick with my controller that I have on right now. Okay, so move our stuff and then drop it. And we have these candles at both ends and whatnot. So again, we're not quite making... Yeah, that's the most I know about this. I haven't played this. This is my first time, I think. Or first time giving it a proper go. There was a Pico 8 version, but yeah. I'm just rolling with this here. Just quickly checking the thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we've put the candle down, and now it's gonna start burning, and I believe we'll just get points for, each time it, does a burn thing. Okay, and then that, snuffs the candle because, the flame, fell next to a wall, kind of, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but you're kind of seeing it happen in real time, so I think I'm all set. But yeah, lots of burning. Lots and lots of burning. Holy moly. And, all the visuals look really crazy. Good stuff, Remy. They've certainly been at it. Been in the game for, quite a while with the, Pico 8 stuff that they've been doing for a while. Oh my goodness. Quite a while to think it's been that long, oh my gosh. Because I, discovered them, on Twitter, a long while ago. I make it sound like it's actually super, super low, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And we're only what, 20 minutes in, but actually 10 considering this. I have no idea. I'm just saying words. But yeah, cool graphics. Okay. I wonder if, well, I'm collecting stars first of all, which is interesting, but I wonder if you can connect a candles, two candles next to each other, these two Z blocks I put, but I don't think it would because it's gonna not work, if you'll see in just a moment. We'll see. Will we see? I'm not sure. Also, this part of the song, or this song in general, kind of sounds like Il K. interestingly enough, like it genuinely has like a IDM kind of vibe to it a little bit, sort of. Maybe not quite IDM, but like it just sounds like Ilkae, Ilkae, and I like their music, therefore I like the song. It's as simple as that. Let me see. So to collect these stars, I guess I have to like place a piece that like goes on top like that. That just rests there. I see. Makes sense. And also I find it interesting that I don't know, there's a lot of tangents or just things I want to talk about, but I like how this game like takes a super different approach to Tetris in a way where you're not even like making lines anymore. You're kind of just incentivized now to just like place pieces in like clean ways. And that's been something that was like, I don't know, I'm about to like get into like my shenanigans of game dev, but like Falling Block Jam, if anyone has like seen that, the game jam that Dave Makes, developer of Mixolumia, made. I was making a game for that, or at least tried to, and let me think of how I want to describe it while I'm trying not to die. Thankfully that like skull thing is like helping a little bit. So it's a Tetris-esque game where you are attempting to... So, like, you have, like, these Minos, like, on, like, a Tetramino, but, like, they're different, like, colors. Like, all the tiles on it are different colors. And when you make a line of Tetraminos, you... What am I thinking? You have to try and make a contiguous group of like 2 or more of the same color, and then if it's part of a line, when a line is made, then that group will disappear. You could think of it like, if anyone's played... Oh man, if anyone has played... if anyone's played Puzzle Juice, it's kind of like that. With like the matching group thing, a little bit. But I wanted to have like the effect of like, oh, you also have to like clear a line. So I'm doing that, and I won't even get into the rest of it right now because there's more stuff I could talk about currently, but I'm also about to die, so maybe just keep it light on the conversation side of things. So where am I going with this? Right, that. So I start like making it, but like there's no gravity when the pieces fall down. Or, no, when you place the pieces, there's no, like, gravity going down, I think? Is that my gist? Yes, I think that's my gist. This may not be making any sense, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm doing that. I guess the long story short is kind of just, like, bro does not know... Oh, heck. I unlocked something, I think. Or I completed the... game? Oh yeah, I did get 6,666. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Alright, just like got through that. Was a little bit like dicey like near the top, but thankfully I was able to manage. And yeah, I did it in 6:12. I wonder if I could do it a little bit faster. Let's see. And maybe I could explain my thing faster. What am I saying? What was I saying? I was trying to make like... Oh my goodness. I want the same color blocks, like same color groups of blocks to stay connected to each other. I think that's my thing. That was like the main thing that I was like trying to do. And... I'm having trouble explaining things as I play. The gameplay is captivating me. As I try to like think of how to like split up my like flames and whatnot. It's really cool. But no, and I lose my train of thought. Sorry. It's oh my goodness. Okay, if you're still on board, Tetris-esque game. Each Mino on like the Tetraminos are different colors, and you're trying to. Thank you, Ben. I'm glad you're keeping up. That you're trying. Alike colored groups will stay connected. So that means like, you could have an overhang is basically what I'm saying. There's gravity, but it's recursive gravity, and that's the main gist of it, recursive gravity. I was trying to do like recursive gravity at some point because I thought, oh, that might be like a neat idea. And by I think I mean like someone had mentioned that the game does look a little bit like tricky in its like current state when I had like showed it off in like a Discord. So they were like, maybe like recursive gravity could possibly help with this. And I just figured, okay, yeah, I'll just implement recursive gravity. Turns out recursive gravity has hands, and yeah, I don't know, maybe it was just from the way I was like trying to like do things and whatnot. But yeah, I was like stuck on that for a while. The jam finish state like passes, and it's like, okay, I see, I'll continue. Oh, why'd I snuff all of those things? Very unfortunate. But yeah, by recursive gravity, what I mean is like, okay, so think in Tetris, when you clear a line, every single row goes down by 1, no matter what. But for recursive gravity, each group of pieces is considered like its own like entity, and you apply gravity physics to like each and every one of those, like what's happening right now, I think. So what's the acorn do? What the heck? Tree that I can then burn? You don't say. But yeah, you see how like that like little pink bit is now like falling and stuff. So recursive gravity is kind of just like, if I understand correctly, like if you have like Tetraminos that can, sorry, like all these like object things, you're just wow, I think I have it. I'm just like trying to seal the deal. Like you're seeing it like happen right now, where like all these little pieces, like these individual like pieces, groups of whatever's, they're all objects and they all go over their own gravity, as opposed to if you were to clear just a regular line in Tetris, you make every single row go down by 1. Okay, I guess I'm confused because to me what you're describing is just gravity. That's very true. I am just describing just general like gravity. It's like, I'm trying to get at it here. Like maybe it's more that the regular Tetris stuff is called naive gravity. I'm about to die because I keep snuffing out my flames. Oh no. Oh, that was a nice rotate there to like get more things, but I think I'm gonna lose because I'm like technically topped out. Yeah, unfortunate. Dang. Okay, let me like actually post a link to the Tetris.wiki gravity. I'm just gonna like link that at the moment to maybe help with what I am describing here. Gravity, instant dropping. Yeah, sorry once again for like the whole of it. I just need to like explain a thing that I'm trying to talk about. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, when it talks about cascading. Okay, yeah. No. I'm almost there. What? Okay, yeah, this thing. So on like the line clear page for like the Tetris.wiki, look at naive gravity, and then look at sticky gravity. Yeah, like both of those sections. So yeah, so this general Tetris games use naive gravity, but like then there's So what I was saying was like the recursive gravity, where like each of these like individual bits like have their own like things going on. So you just like handle gravity with like all of those. And the sticky part that's mentioned on the wiki is just because there's a sticky mode, or just, yeah, there was a sticky mode in Tetris Worlds where alike colored pieces will stick together, and they also adhere to the gravity thing that I'm talking about, the recursive gravity. Okay, I finally got that out of the way, so that sheds a little more light on like what my idea thing was. But yeah, was stuck on that, and I don't know, lo and behold, this game is like doing recursive gravity, and now I'm like, okay, I wonder how they were able to do it. I think that's the final end of like this scuffed conversation about, you know what, Minecraft gravity. Oh my gosh, Kayet, to the rescue with explaining shenanigans. Hello, Kayet. Welcome to the stuffs, the hot wax stuffs. My mind is kind of melting, just like these candles, as I try to explain my Falling Blocks Game Jam project. It's kind of funny, but it's also fine. Yeah, back to hot wax. Sorry, I'm like talking about like miscellaneous things. It just reminded me of such. But yeah, it's just really interesting to try and like see how you should be placing these candles so that you can like burn things, but also not like have stuff fall down and snuff out your flames. It's really amusing. No, I'm not gonna put that there. And again, the whole idea of like placing pieces abnormally, and by abnormally I just mean in terms of like, you know, how you're used to like regular Tetris games, because there really is just a lot of like room for like just interesting mechanics if you throw out the whole clear line stuff. Or maybe you could keep the clear lines, I don't know, but there's just a lot to be done, which is really awesome and cool that people are still able to find interesting interactions and mechanics with this Falling Blocks puzzle game. Do what I did for no joke and don't implement either. You're so real for that. Oh my god, you're so real for that. Oh my goodness, that's so true. And I was like pondering, like I was also pondering like trying to like make something like simple-ish for the Falling Blocks Jam, but at the same time still want to like do something like interesting, push the genre forward a little bit. I don't know, but that does remind me of Adam Atomic and his Corgi Jam games. Or not Corgi Jam, but like Corgi Space games. Corgi Space relating to a collection of what am I thinking? Pico 8 games that he had made, yes. They had been available like before Corgi Space, but you could just like get it to like have it all be an all-in-one like thingy. What else? Okay, so yeah, he was making cargo something about like cargo, and he talked about in like his notes for the game about like how there was the question of like doing rotation, I think, maybe like piece rotation, and then he was like, why don't I just not do it, and then proceeded to make the rest of the game. It's like, it's really just stuff like that that you have to do, and what I probably could have like considered on my thing. But you know, yeah, it could be. I don't know, I just need to like toy around a little bit with the idea of my game, Printer Jam, a little bit more. It's called Printer Jam because you are making these like matches with cyan, magenta, yellow, and black pieces, and oh my gosh, I don't want to mess up the thing I have going on the left, though the thing's already snuffed, so I'll just do that. Yeah, you're trying to do that, and when you make matches, you will, what will you do? You will be able to, like, print out colored pages, pretty much, yeah, of paper. Just like designs and like other stuff on them. So maybe you might need to like clear more yellows at a certain point because where you are in the printing so far, like there's more like yellow stuff. So, you know, like that sort of thing. Just seemed interesting to me. Am I gonna lose because this piece is on the line? No. I'm nowhere near getting 666, but what if a huge cascade happens right now? Like, oh yeah, that's over the top. Dang it. Yeah. If you think explaining and talking is hard for this game, just wait till you get to Serpentis. It gets harder. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be very funny. I am looking forward to it though. But yeah, limitations breed creativity, that sort of thing, yeah. So, I don't know, I'll see. I need to like, I don't know if I mentioned, I would need to just like toy around a little more with like how my original idea would pan out. And what if I did add like naive gravity? What would happen then? I could probably like just do that, maybe, and like see. I don't know. Or I could also just ask Remy how they were doing, like, shenanigans here, if they wouldn't mind. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I really do want to continue the project because it seemed like a really neat idea. And, you know, you just reach a moment in, like, game deving shenanigans where it's like you feel more capable of, like, doing something, but you need to, you know, like, prove that you can do that. Like, I feel capable of making a lot of things. Ambition alert. The age-old ambition in game dev. But, like, still, though, I genuinely feel that way. But I just need to, like, still practice more on my releasing of video games and polishing of video games, because my track record is kind of crazy for that. I could use some work. See, I would do this, but okay, wait, so I'm gonna light this, and then it's gonna, is that eyepiece going to, like, reach the other eye? No, it's gonna fall and get snuffed, but it was a nice attempt, though. Meanwhile, everything else is actually looking kind of nice. Okay, I gotta start locking in. I've rambled too much about my thing. Now I need to focus on everything else going on in front of me. Everything is snuffed, cool. This pink one gets snuffed, but the other thingy is alive. The blue one. Yep. We love when we understand the game mechanics. Yeah, again, though, this really does sound like Ilke. If you enjoy, me confidently giving a album recommendation, well, no, I've listened to I could just recommend the album that I have listened to. I still need to listen to more of Ilke's work, but I feel like I've listened to enough of it to be like, if you like the music in this, you might like Pistachio Island by Ilke. I don't know, it just has like, I don't think of how to explain it. It sounds surreal or dreamlike a little bit. Kinda. Like, you can hear it a little bit with the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, it just feels dreamlike in a way to me. And a lot of their music in what do I think? In Pistachio Island fits that vibe. How do I want to do this? I'm realizing now that if you ignite things from the top, you're a little more safe depending on like how you go about it. Oh, that's gonna get snuffed, is it? Wait, no, why'd I put that there? Oh, consumed, snuffed, I'm sure it's the same thing, but, you know, just said differently. Oh, okay, that happened, cool. Let me think. Thinking is overrated. I'm only 1,600. How did I get so much points last time? I cleared this on my first go, and now all of a sudden it's like I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't know what I was doing earlier to begin with, but I'm making more of an attempt to know what I'm doing right now, so that's why it's like really funny that I'm not able to manage. It's like when I cleared Spelunky low percent on my first day of attempting clears after like a community member was like, oh dang, good stuff with, I don't know, they were like complimenting me on like my accomplishments in Spelunky, and then they were like, oh, you should try low percent, should be a interesting time. And then I was like, yay, I did it. And ever since, I have never gotten a run that has been faster than my time of like 9 minutes or something. Maybe I did get like a clear or two, but like, holy heck. And by Spelunky, I mean Spelunky HD. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hundreds. Okay, so if I... Okay, so... okay, consumed is when the... okay, okay, wait. There's a lot of stuff happening, consumed is when you consume an entire candle, I think? Or is it when your chain finishes without getting snuffed, I think. Either way. I've cleared it faster, I unlocked a new palette. Let's... take a sip of water. I think I've done a lot of like trying to yap about things. I will be right back in just a quick moment. It's like a lot of hoopla for low gravity, right? Wrong. Me when I add another 6, but it begins at level 10 as well. Interesting. I will try that in a moment, but first, what other palettes do we have? Classic, Terracotta, Game Boy, Clay. Neat. A little bit of Game Boy shenanigans. A little bit of time traveling, and imagine that the Game Boy devs were super ahead of their time. I'm not talking about the Super Game Boy. Okay, I'm starting a chain like down here, but I need something to connect it, which I am not finding. I'm not finding anything here. I guess I'll just like do this and whatnot. Or the points worth more because I start on a higher level, maybe, I think. Also, I like this interaction, like, well, not this rotation that I'm, okay, never mind. Rotation systems. It's not the game, it's, sorry, I don't mean to sound like, it was like the game's fault there, or whatever. I'm seeing how the rotation shenanigans are going. Heck, I don't even know what system this is using, if it's using, like, some custom one, or just has similarities to SRS. Either way. What was I saying before that, though? Something about, oh yeah, this interaction with, like, the pink and the white down there, where it's like, the pink is going to continue down and get snuffed. Great job, but the white candle, like, gets to... like, the flame, like, kind of, like, slips by or something and, you know, like, gives fuel to that candle. I don't know. We lost the plot moments ago. That yellow is going to get snuffed. I can do this, I think. Yeah, I should really take my time here. Like, I don't need to be rushing down. Okay. Now the problem is I'm making a blockade for myself here. Wait. Oh, yes, good. Alright, so now we can get this party started, and now... what are we thinking here? No, don't do that. That's my ticket. Except this is gonna fall anyway, and that gets snuffed. I love recursive gravity. Alright. Like, after all of that discussion, I'm still attached to the idea. I just need to make the game. I just need to toy around, see what works, what doesn't. Like, it could probably still be fine. Like, taking a step back, could probably help, which I have done already with the project. But oh wow, that opens up lost space. I'm real for that. I'm so real for that. I don't know if it didn't really do much, but I was so real for that rotation. Wait, can I tuck that? Oh, now I'm just reverting back to like clean stacking, except oh, SRS moment. Okay, all right, we kind of out here. SRS referring to the super rotation system seen in many guideline games of Tetris. Hello, Ardrox. Welcome to the stuffs, the hot wax stuffs. I am. Wait. If this burns really fast, that would actually be kind of nice. Wait, okay, hang on. I think we're playing survival here. Yeah, I'm just like witnessing. No, that's not death. Wait, that's death. Oh. Is it because it was over the line as I placed it? Maybe that could be it. Dang. Hot wax is dope, though I suck at it. Understand? It really does like bend your mind like quite a lot, like trying to understand everything that's like going on, as you just saw there. And okay, so I think it's you light the S piece from the top right. Wait. I'm trying not to mess this up, but also like make a chain. Hot wax versus when. Oh my goodness. I do feel for Remy a little bit because they've been trying to like finish like the other modes in like this game and whatnot. But I do understand the desire for versus shenanigans. I am a versus gamer myself. Like it's all good. Like this game is pretty dope so far already. But yeah, again, I do understand the desire. Not to like, I don't know, I didn't mean to like be defensive and whatnot. I don't know, what am I doing? I honestly don't know. Again, I've lost the plot like a really long time ago. But yeah, understand. Yeah, just the general sentiment. Yeah, not minding if there isn't like versus. Cool if it was. It's I don't know, cause like it's not. I think about like versus modes and like things as well, or like trying to like incorporate how such would go. What example do I want to bring up today and like cause another tangent on? I'm not sure quite yet, but there is this like 3-piece right here that I just started, which is like one end is gonna get snuffed immediately, which is not the greatest, but oh my gosh, this game is insane. Actually, how did they do it? How did they do it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, what would be the garbage? It's very interesting. Or are you just like racing and like, well, I don't know. A line from the bottom? That could be true, maybe. I'm just wondering how it would be sent, is the thing. Alright, these are some pretty good flames. Also, I wonder if there's something about the white ones where they don't get snuffed, but I think they probably do because that happened. Alright. I think I'm placing another O block down. Unless it gets snuffed. Wait. Don't snuff my other ones because I need the points. I'm like being very cautious about trying to place my pieces so that I don't snuff out things when I don't want to. Which is pretty much never. I never want to snuff out the things. Wait, heck. Put that there. And then, what am I doing? Because you get like a bonus if like the entire candle like goes out, I think. Oh. That's insane. And kind of funny. It's only race, if it's only racing then it's already versus, true. Classic Tetris sends their regards, you're so true. I mean, it's fine, but it's also like, yeah. Some interaction is always the spice of life when it comes to these sorts of things. Screen watching, viewing the opponent, big fire. When does the big fire come? Does it like Okay, wait. So items come after... Does it replace the next flame? Not quite, but I kind of need this. Okay, I do enough, right, I get it now. You do enough, like, stars in order to get it. You just get stars first to decide which power-up you get, and then after that is the burning. Or, sorry, oh, nice stairs hype. Snuffed half of it, but still, let me think. The last. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think you get how it works. Wow, I didn't like get the flame on there, but thankfully it adds to my item meter, which is actually kind of cool. And also, wait a minute, I'm stacking a bunch of those S's together, but if I were to start the chain, it would... Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. Wait, it's gonna get snuffed, maybe? I'm not sure, but I need to, like, make room for it, which is the big problem. I need to make room for this chain that's happening, so that means I need to... I'm gonna die here. Or not. Cool. Move it all the way... Okay, yeah. But yeah, sorry, that strat was, like, kind of funny, because, it reminds me of... a strat you can do in like one of the recursive Tetris whatever things. Cascade mode, I would say, in Tetris Worlds. Where you just stack a bunch of pieces the same way. You stack a bunch of like Z pieces or S pieces flat, and then you put like some eye, you put like an eye piece. Wait, no, do I need to like talk about the... No, I don't think the eyes matter, I'm not sure. Am I losing the plot? No, you do stack eyes on top of like both of like the S piece sides or Z piece sides. You can probably see it in that Tetris wiki link that I posted, because I'm officially over trying to explain anything going on here. Powax could still work well with verses, but I love when it's a game that has no business doing verses that has it. Oh yeah, it is very amusing when you're able to pull it off. Are there any visual novels with verses? That's a very interesting question. That's one for the... Was there a game jam about like 2 incompatible genres? You could probably just do... Well, competitive isn't a genre, but you could probably, like, do something to, like, you know, have that fit in. Also, wait a minute. Wait. No, it doesn't. Okay. Sorry, I thought the flame here was going to touch that, like, 3-piece there, but not quite. That doesn't quite work. Also, if I stack a bunch of eyes, does it, Okay, that touched nothing. I guess I'm putting a fire in the... Well, I was gonna put a fire in that, like, little, like, hole that I made until I blocked it off, but I have no platform for this, Jay. That's so sad. Seen some tycoons that allow multiplayer. Oh, yeah, speaking of tycoons, I remember when I was, like, younger, I kind of, like, thought about, I wondered what, like, a roller coaster tycoon, like, versus thing would, like, look like. Trying to, like, manage your park better than your opponent. You can't, like, see their park, but you can, like, you only see your own park and also, like, stats from, like, both of y'all, but, like, you can, disrupt your opponent in some ways, maybe by, like, either having, like, better advertising than them, or, like, this is a messed up one, but, like, poisoning, like, their next, like, supply of, like, food or whatever, so that when peeps are like getting food from like that particular whatever, like they get sick and like they throw up more, therefore you have to like get more janitors or so. I don't know. It's like thinking about that. And let me see here. I need this to... Does it just like go straight down? Does this skull just go straight down or something? Yes, it does actually. Cool. Awesome. Excellent. Yeah, I would land on the longer side of things like Civ, but I love those types of things in games. Understandable. Understandable. Also very nice to see that the thing goes down there. It's going down pretty well, if I might add. Just like the hit game Down Well by Ojiro Fumoto. I almost said Moppin. Is Moppin their handle? Maybe, I think. Maybe it is, or maybe I'm thinking of something else like completely different. Moppin, like M-O-P-P-I-N. Oh gosh, I'm about to die. Moppin, same person? Okay, we out here. But can we survive though? I don't think we can survive. We can't survive, that's sad. This is a hard game. I love it, but yeah, it's a hard game. And also on the versus wagon of things, now that I'm thinking about it, Nom Nom Galaxy, a 2D, sorry, similar-ish to Terraria, but you're kind of just making soup. Yes, we'll keep it simple there. Thought about like a versus thing there, because like you're already like battling against like a rival, I guess, soup company in the game, but it would be amusing if you could have like, you know, like multiplayer there and then just like battle a peep. It's all good, but yeah. Okay, I'm thinking about the candles more. I'm thinking about trying to keep everything alive. And trying to rotate my pieces in favorable positions. Cause like you gotta like make the chain in your mind, but you also gotta like untangle it a little bit. It's very, very mind-bending. I'll just start with that simple thing, and it should touch the... yeah, that's the thing, I don't think end-to-end candles will, like, light each other. So, like, that eyepiece, after it finishes off, that's it. It's done. Game over. No, it doesn't. Okay, it does add to it. Okay, good to know, good to know. So, what I was the abomination that I'm, like, stacking elsewhere should be, like, kind of fine. Let's see, but where am I placing this candle? I think I'm placing it here for the multi-whatever stuff. Oh, you have a lot? You really have a lot to keep track of. It's kind of amazing. I don't want this to get snuffed, so therefore I'm gonna consume that candle, or like burn it as... Like, look at the structure with like my O pieces here. Well, it's gonna get snuffed, but... Oh, not entirely though, not entirely. And meanwhile, the flames on the right are like going off, and it's like, it's kind of insane. I can't believe I went this long without playing this after it released, because it released like 2 years ago by now or so. Oh my god, the passage of time. The passage of time is crazy. Passage of time is crazy. A really insane concept. And I think this was made for a game jam too, and then they were able to, just morph it into something else, or just morph into a fuller release. I would die if I placed that eyepiece there, and I'm not talking metaphorically. But I'm not talking like literally in real life, it's more of in this game, as you would know. Okay. Well... Don't snuff the blue flame, please. Or just consume it. Or yes, do that, do that. Fire that cuts through. Meanwhile, I have this fire, which is going to go down and wreak havoc. Where am I placing my big fire? I'm placing it probably on like the right side. I think life comes a lot more easier right now after realizing, hey, the end-to-end, like, candles, like, those work. Oh, wait, no, I'm putting this on my right side because I want it to just, like, delete the mess on the right. I can just wait for another, I can wait for another regular flame, like, right now. And then I just need to make sure it lands in the right spot. Okay, good, good, good. All right. And now the fun begins. I don't know if you can snuff the big whatever flame at the bottom. Let's try it. No, it is far too powerful. That makes a lot of sense. And I don't want to snuff that immediately. Okay, well that happened. Now we have another tower to worry about. Another Yahoo tower to worry about. Oh, wow, that's snuffed. That's unfortunate. Oh. Uh-huh. Wait, don't. That's deaf. That's also deaf. I kind of deadlocked myself. No, wait. I could have, like, rotated the eye, like, horizontally if I really wanted to block off more stuff there, but oh, man, that is tricky. Very tricky. Let me see what other palettes I have. Cold. Wow, how fitting. I hope everyone is staying warm despite the shenanigans going on with snow. Anyway, what's penance? Clear a board of growing candle blocks. Flames burn through instantly. Ooh, so it's like turbo mode a little bit. Clear all candles. One line appears after each, whatever, +1 after 3 flames. Let me read this again. It says... Clear a board. Yep, flames. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Very interesting. So this is your sprint or whatever, if you had to, like, talk in guideline terms. Tell me, like, it's guideline. So if I go here, I can, like, delete some stuff on the left. Cool. And then the stack gets higher, which is kind of horrifying to me. Oh, there's no gravity. Okay, wait. There's no gravity, everybody. We can stop worrying about it, finally. Wow, okay. A bomb? Followed by this. So, what if I did that, and then how big is the bomb radius? I said jokingly, but are there plans for verses? Not that I know of. And I think I am dead here. I probably had to, like, place a flame on top of the bomb. I thought it would go off by, like, touching it. There's never been gravity. The pressure is always in the player's head. Real. I slightly see what you did there. Feels like a... It's a stretch. It just feels like a cross streams thingy, because, like, when you make the gravity faster on someone's board in that game, it's called pressure. Wow. Okay, so... Well, that's the thing. How do you start this, like, pink one? I don't think you do. Or you don't start it from, like, the top right. You start it from there. And then, what? Bomb, I guess? Lamp oil, rope, bomb? You want it? I guess I do. Ooh, big explosion. I liked that, like, slow down effect there. Okay, that definitely helps. Okay. Alright. Alright. Molt. Balatro Molt moment. It's like, it's the whole board! It's the whole board! Not quite, but that was funny. That was really funny. Oh, wow. That was pretty good. It definitely helps a heck ton. Now, if I can pull off chains like that in the main game, I think we got something. In the meantime, do I really want to use a T there? No, I think I'm gonna clean up my act here on the top right. Right. Now, just make the connections, honestly, yeah. Instead of making lines, you're making connections. That feels like a... Feels like a cheesy quote for something, I don't know. Okay, cheesy... Petrus quote or whatever. Kaboom. And then that, and then it gets stuffed because the bottom, right? So, yeah, you have like a lot of like interesting ways where you have to think about what direction you are setting off your candles at, or like where you're setting them off. So for this, the pink one is going to fall down. Wait. No, I can't do this one because the pink is going to be at the top instead of like to the bottom right side of... Oh my gosh, there's no way to explain this. It's going to get snuffed, but this one is still gonna get snuffed, but like it lowers my stack much more, so I'd rather do that. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Wait, what happened to my... Oh, does the flame not link to like the other one because it... or something? I'm not really sure. I'll figure it out, but... This bombs, right? It should? It should, yeah. Kaboom. And then... It didn't connect, had to connect directly. I see, I see. And sorry in advance if I, like, acknowledge this and then it's like a moment later. It's like, wait a minute, what happened? Okay, so yeah, if I were to... For example, if I were to place this piece down, and theoretically I'm able to activate the left side of this candle that I'm about to drop, it would not make the flame move over to the top O block and light that one. If I understand correctly. Because that's what it feels like. Also, sorry if my mouse cursor's on screen. On screen this entire time. Like, I'm realizing I can, like, use the mouse to, like, now explain my whatevers, but it was funny to just, like, see the mouse, and now it's like, hey, wait a minute. Has this been here the whole time? Probably should have thought of that more before activating it, but sure. Also, now we have, like, immensely, like, big candles. See, this is where the recurrent, like, I don't know, you think about the recursive gravity stuff, and then it's like, how are these going to play out? How is, like, all of the, like, because the player could do absolutely anything, and then you have to, like, make things, like, dynamic enough to just, like, work, just in case they do anything. I don't know. Yeah, I should just, like, forget about it, maybe. But I can't stop thinking about it because it's just, like, such an interesting mechanic. It's just like, and everything gets snuffed. Wow. The mouse. Like, either it was not there before or it was there the whole time. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, it was a mouse-shaped candle. Wait, if I don't light this, I lose. Alright, sure. I think we just cause havoc and chaos and other things, but don't snuff your flames. That is important. Okay, I think I just do this and then light the bomb. Oh, you gotta light from the top? Do you? Do you have to light from the top? Are you actually serious? There's no way. There is absolutely no way I survive this. Yup. I figured. That was funny, though. That was really funny. 11 waves. Not bad. I think I will try this again. Oh, jeez. Alright, and I just remembered the whole... Because it says only blank blocks remain. You're trying to, like, clear everything. Trying to get a full clear. Which seems easier said than done. Okay, I'm thinking of the long con. I'm looking at, like, the, I'll just use my mouse now. I'm looking at, like, this wick right now to, like, light it. So I can, like, do that, I guess, maybe? I think? I don't know. But how do I get there in the first place is the real question. I think it starts with a bomb that I place here, and then I place the thing on top, and... Yeah. Yeah, it just gets snuffed. That's true as well. You got me there. Well, I think it's a match this moment, and then... Right, cool. And now, let's do... What are we doing here? Bomb? Gotta make the bomb valuable, but it's like... What am I doing here? Okay. Cool. Excellent. Alright, that's some progress. I think I'll need a bomb to like clear out that thing on the right unless something wants to help me out here. I can put this at top. And then that there, I think. Oh yeah, I can make connections now. I would need a T-piece first though. But in the meantime, let's just light this. Not bad, not bad. Do that. This. I think the bomb is kind of just... Okay, now here's the thing, because like I gotta put it at the top here in order to like clear out this nonsense, but like I wanna like put it at the bottom. I'm gonna put it at the bottom, actually. I'm a believer in that, apparently. Okay, so yeah, it delays the problem, but not for long, so may want to get on fixing it. That would be really cool. That block candle gotta go, yeah, this like J shape. Oh, sorry, the L shape. Me trying to rotate tetraminos in my mind. It's like, it's not working out. It's hard. I'm placing that there. And then... I need something to light this thing here, which I do now. Good. Like, I feel like this piece that I put right here is the equivalent to a... Feels like the equivalent to like the having like a cross block, a garbage cross block on your Senno board. Like that's what I'm that's what I'm imagining now. Like Senno, and how like that thing is like denying me that part of the board. And to think of Senno at a time like this, I don't want to use a bomb here, but I do. I have to. I must. I must bomb. Me playing shmups. This works. Oh, but don't stack too high, otherwise you're gonna die because you need to get rid of the other one. Or do I leave it and... Do I leave the bomb there? Or... I don't know, because like this is now the problem here and I need to solve the problem. I could make progress on like stuff around here. It is gonna like get snuffed on like the right, and I don't think it's gonna go down by one. I think I just do this. I made the sandwich type of problem. Oh wow. Now here's the thing. That's took the L by not thinking of the L, so true. I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with this. That. Okay, no, because... No, I shouldn't have placed that there. I don't think this has any... Can the bomb reach here? No, it can't reach the eye block. And it did not do anything worthwhile, unfortunately. But I must, Okay, that explodes the bomb, for sure. 100% real. Okay, please do something. Yes, all flames from top, with some being snuffed. Just need to finish the job here. Yes, yes, that's what we'd like to see. Oh, wow. Wait, there are some No, okay. Wait, yeah, there are... Okay, no, sorry. I was like thinking, because... Wait, so where's the candle wick on this? On this, like, glob, and where is it here, unless this is it? Like... It's a little bit crazy to think about. And we now have that to worry about. Let me see here. Yeah. I'm kind of dead. I feel like I'm kind of just dead. Unless we do some bomb shenanigans. Okay, so there's that. Flames at the bottom are okay until they get snuffed. Yep, that's a lot of snuffed flames, and I'm going to die pretty soon. Oh, it's been a good run. Kinda have to just do this, and yeah. Tragic. Oh, and I'm just now seeing or hearing the music slowing down when you die. Very good touch. Alrighty. I wonder if there's any... I don't know, I don't immediately see a difference between cold and whatever. Excuse me. Let's do clay for a little bit. It's eternal. Play until the board overflows. Wax whispers, a dry sizzle, then warms. Melts to a drip, flames out. Real. Beat the advanced difficulty of ritual. Oh, right, ritual. This. Maybe I do go back to this or something. I don't know. No, we'll... let's try Eternal for a little bit at Apprentice. That's fine. Get to hear new music here. I don't know what the candle at the bottom is for. Is it my progress towards the next level, maybe? I think. But yeah. Let's set this off. I think of what would happen. I think I'm making a mistake by placing that there, but we're rolling with it now. Alright. Maybe I just do something from the bottom and everything's fine. Yeah, maybe I just do one of these. It's looking pretty fun. Just like the music. Yeah, Pentadrangle did pretty nicely on this soundtrack. Oh, the fire does not count as placing a piece for, like, the, item thing. I see. Yeah, music's so great, it's making me want to add it to my stream playlist, as it already has some of his work there. Alright. What if we start a fire here, and then... Okay, stacking up alike pieces, like these Z pieces and other things, like, seems like a neat strategy. Ooh, and then we got more flames, but they're going to get snuffed, I think. Or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's how it would go. Yeah, that's fine, though. Oh, that actually makes for a nice little bridge here, and that's what I... Well, actually, I could tactically snuff the flame, and then I could do something about that, like this. Except that bridge doesn't work because that eyepiece is now going to fall because gravity. Curse you, gravity. Alright, so not as good as I may thought it would have been, but we'll instead light one of those. Ouch, I did not mean to hard drop there. It was worth a shot. I was trying to, like, rotate it so that the L was facing... was standing up. The L was standing up. The L was a real stand-up guy. Something. I'm gonna put a flame on top here so I can, like, get that thing going. Okay, so I guess the level structure is kind of just like marathon mode, or like Tetris, yeah, marathon mode. Where you score enough points to level up. And what if this idea had, like, I'm like thinking about, like, the Game Boy, like whatever thing or something. I don't know. Maybe that's a goofy segue into just like imagining like this game existing, but like back then, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm saying or doing other than burning these candles. Yes. And now, so that's gonna get, okay, that's gonna survive down there, but that's alright. I don't want to snuff any of these, but it's bound to happen. Yep, both of those like got snuffed, but that's fine. I'm just gonna keep like the white flames like going still, because those are doing good things for me. And I think what you would do here is flame coming. I'm going to do this. Big fire also going. Hell, Death Note mentioned. Real. Wait, so where's this going? Is this a waste of time? I'm not sure, but I'm just trying to like... Yeah, both of those flames are now gone. It's like, what happened? Okay, hang on. This could be interesting. No guarantees, but it's like... What if we drop a flame right there in this column, and then let it go? And you gotta, like, really be careful to... I thought I told myself that the bridge technique does not work. Oh well. Like, I did it out, and it was like, oh, this does not work. Oh well. Then I do it again. I could use another item, but I'm like many pieces away from getting one. I'm not trying to game over here. Okay, that's something. My next flame is on its way. I'm just slightly playing for survival, because like I don't quite know where to go next. Except placing both of those pieces down there does seem nice, but it is going to cause the flame to get snuffed here if I understand correctly. Maybe? Yeah, a little bit, but it's also continuing, which is kind of good, because I kind of need that right now. Yes. Not deaf, because I'm alive. Yes, that is great reasoning. Not deaf, because I'm alive. Oh, I really don't want that to go off. Oh, wow. I gotta lay that flat. I have to. I simply must. Yep, I had no other option. 29,827. 82 mentioned. Lost on level 21. Not bad. Not bad, but could go better. Notester82, notoriously famous for surviving. This is true. I do seem to not be able to die in puzzle games. But yeah, this strat seems like kind of funny, actually. Let me... I don't know, it's not gonna work forever, and I'm not always gonna get, like, kind pieces, though this is kind of funny. Like, you can stack it, like, either way, and then... Okay, not that way. You aren't going to be able to do it from the bottom. Don't do what I just did, but just keep at it. Speaking of, like, randomness, I'm sure this does not use, like, 7-bag or whatever. Sorry for, like, continuing to mention, like, I don't mean to be, like, the guideline is the authority for, like, what every Tetris whatever should be, whether it is official or not. And I know it's a thing for, like, official Tetris games. It's just, I don't know, I'm just, like, making comparisons as you see fit. Let's see. I like the almost cellular automata that comes from the fire mechanic. Indeed, I like that as well, then. I feel like once you get the hang of it, you feel less scared about putting blocks on top of each other. That's really true. That is pretty true. Now that you mention it. And... oh gosh, it's going really high. Don't worry, I'm not going to block myself off with that one. I've got a plan with that L piece. So I had plans with, like, other things. That stack seems fine. Oh, so the S and Z stacking kind of reminds you of, like, the gliders. Oh, yeah, true, true. I guess it does slightly look like that when you watch them go a little bit. Yeah, neat stuff, neat stuff. I think we do that, but it's gonna get snuffed immediately. I'm glad I'm, like, just saying these things that, like, eventually it's gonna stick. Eventually it's going to stick. Right. Want to see a hot wax expert play this now? I think Nick666101 has been doing pretty dope stuff in hot wax. I think he has like a YouTube upload or some YouTube uploads of some good play. You are seeing one in the making here? Aw, appreciate it. Hardrox, thank you for the kind words. But yeah, just trying to like do my best to like see how things are going. Like, yeah, the ZNS shenanigans are like pretty interesting, and I'm also like noticing like something with like multiple J's and L's. I think I just stack that on there, and I keep doing this, but don't die, obviously. That's a lot of J's. And now, what's next? I think you could get away with this. You could get away with that to start the J stack. The J fire. And then, would I waste a big fire on this? I guess I would, but what does the big fire do again? Does it... Oh, it does like 2 at a time, right? Okay, yeah. And maybe it does like bonus points or something? I'm not sure. Something along those lines, yeah. Ooh, that's gonna drop down, but it doesn't really matter, because... Like, I'm like worrying about like the red bit there, the left side of the red O tetromino, burning. Not burning. What am I thinking? Wow. I was thinking of it like the part of the left side of that tetromino like falling down and snuffing flames, but I don't have to worry about that, obviously. And yeah, that was a pretty nice chain. That was pretty dope. Hopefully we can continue doing that. Meanwhile, getting some stars. Let's see. Chain, sequence, link, burn. It's... I don't know. Whatever it is, it was cool, though. Or hot, probably, considering... Flames. Okay. We love to make space with these. Awesome. And now... So it's like it doesn't see... Like, it almost seems like cheesing in a little bit of the sense, but it's also like, there's still more things to worry about, probably. Or maybe I've just, like, unlocked the strategy or something. I don't know. I'm just, like, seeing what I'm doing here. Because you still have to worry about, like, topping out and stuff. It's not free, I don't think. Strat is not free. Okay, blocking... Oh, that's horrible. That's really bad. That O piece has to be the worst placement I have made. Maybe. Wait. Okay. Me when I'm greedy and trying to, like... Okay, I'm actually kind of greeding a lot. I gotta be really careful here. Because, like, I don't have many lifelines, and that's gonna get snuffed because I said so, apparently. I can, like, start something going. I just need the middle to open up. Yes. Okay, yeah, rotate it like that. The delay for being able to lock your piece in place, very cool. Alright. Cool. Wait, no, don't snuff that one. Snuff this, but it's like, oh, that one's gonna get snuffed, and now, okay, I got the middle, but at what cost? Oh, it's, okay, wait, actually, no, that's fine. Oh, the rotations? The slip through? Wait, heck. Oh, wait, no, that's not deaf, don't worry, but, like, you may want to worry, like, soon? I think? Kind of crazy with it. Oh, the divide? Wait, that's kind of not good though. I kind of want those power-ups, but I'm gonna, like... Wait, no, that's good. That's a bomb? Okay. I know what I must do. I must ignite the bomb, but I also must survive, which is not gonna happen because I don't have enough space to place these pieces. Oh, it's over. It's actually so over. Oh, dang. That was not bad, though. That was really good. I was actually starting to regain the plot. Or just gain the plot in general, because I don't think I had it at all. But yeah, very sick, thank you. Holy moly. I think pointing the O pieces to the L spire could be viable. Oh yeah, maybe. We'll have to like look back at the VOD and just like see that happening. So I can internalize it. If I'm doing that well in like Endless, why don't I bring that into Ritual and maybe I can reach this thing. I was like 1/3 of the way there. Does this follow the guidelines of candles? Wait, what do you mean by that? Like guideline rotation system or? Wait, or yeah, what do you mean? Just out of curiosity. You probably mean something else. I'm just like failing to understand. Oh, of actual candles, right? Like the designs of them, are these like the OSHA equivalent for candles or something? I think I place this here and then stack that. This is a very precarious stack, but bear with me. I think it will be worth it in the end. I just need to not snuff any flames. That's the important bit. Ooh, I could place a fire down here maybe, and then something could like work out, I think. I'm not sure. I'm kind of just like trying things now. As you do in a game that you're new to. But like, how do I activate this? I'm just not sure. People always talk about Tetra's guideline, but don't forget the candles. Very true, very true. You have to make sure your candles can't do like weird stuff like this. But I think like you're performing like ritual shenanigans, so I guess it's like you're kind of just saying F the guidelines, maybe? Some sort of like anarchist group that loves like burning these candles. Or like doing something, I don't know what, I'm trying to like find the lore for this game. It's precarious to say the least. I can match that, but I do need to like get something started from the top over here. That would be my best bet. Alright, let's see here. What are we doing? 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 Snuffing the flame, apparently. It was gonna die anyway, but it's like... Okay, we're back on track. Imagine a world where every falling block game is based off of this one instead of Tetris. Oh my gosh. What a parallel universe that would be. And then do you think someone would eventually go into the realization of, hey, like, it's really hard to, like, just, like, stack things around. Why don't they just, like, clear lines and then we just go back to regular timeline, except, you know, we got to enjoy, like, the flame mechanic. But yeah, that would be super ahead of its time, for sure. Oh gosh. I know peeps only say that, like, ahead of, or after the fact, kinda, after discovering, like, neat things. I don't know, it's just amusing. Kinda like, in UFO 50, seeing, like, a Splatoon-esque, game. You know, like, they wouldn't know it, but yeah, they're ahead of their time. Maybe that's just how it is, yeah. Maybe that's, like, fine, that it's, like, an after-the-fact thing, because that's literally how the term goes. I need to start that, whatever one immediately. And by whatever, I mean the J's. No, the L's. I cannot read. Look, differentiating the J and L, like, when it's rotated or when it's, like, not in your, like, next queue is completely hard. What if we ditched the fire and made the colors clear when they touch it? Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, yes, yes. More ideas. Oh gosh, I have no flames. I'm in a little bit of trouble, I think. Yeah, I think it's the gravity that's taking me over. I have bomb, but can I use it properly? Me playing a shmup, I already made that joke. Let's wait for the flame, I guess. So we gotta scoot it over there, and then... Is this anything? I guess we'll find out. Oh, it doesn't explode immediately? You're funny. I was like thinking of the, whatever mode. The one where flames go off instantly. Whatever that mode was called. Wow, this... Again, I'm still surprised I hadn't, like, started playing this before. I don't know, it's just like, cause yeah, I'm, like, trying to, like, hopefully get around to, like, streaming my first impressions of, like, such, because it's always, like, fun to do that, but it's also, like, I get lazy or just busy, and I'm, like, unable to do it, yeah, I'm glad I've been able to do it now so far. I would also be glad to survive this. It's gonna be really tight, I think. It's gonna be really tight. Well, it's probably not gonna happen at all. That could also be a possibility. Especially when I snuff the flames like that. That's all of my none flames? It's over. Oh no. But I'm 2/3 of the way there with a 48,000 score. That's awesome. And now I'm scared that, like, the final one is now gonna be 666,666. That is a plausible amount. So many ideas. I need to prototype some on the hot wax level of creativity. Oh my goodness, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. There's a lot of 6s, yeah. Almost like it's a cult-like activity. Let's see, what am I doing here? I think I'm, like, stacking alike colored blocks, maybe. That could be a strat. And we'll steal some of the fire there on the bottom. If I was smart, I would clear the eyes first, maybe. Or perhaps it doesn't matter. Perhaps I feel... Now, this is where it gets interesting, because, like, you feel the urge to, like, stack and snuff your flames in order to, reach these stars here. And then, after you get the stars, it's like, okay, now how do I get myself out of this mess that I put myself into? Maybe by, like, the power-ups that you got from the thingy, but it's also, like... If you're building towards the power-ups, now it's just, like, you know, you just have to survive on your own, pretty much, yeah. Can you do T-spins? That... Maybe. Not, like, complicated ones, probably, but maybe. Regular T-spins. Someone's probably laughing, being like, T-spins aren't regular, they're crazy. Okay. You need to address the stuff on the right there, because it is getting pretty hard. Like, yeah, these slow burns are, like, okay, it's just, oh, that's not game, thank goodness, but I do need to reach that, which is going to be really hard when the gravity is fast. That is quite the problem now. And... okay. Yes. Can I rotate that? Sure. And now I just need to, like, land a flame there, but not land it in the hole, I think. Or I could put the bomb in the hole, and then it's, like, GG. But I'm just simply going to do that, and maybe try and play a little more safer, because this is not looking good. We do have a bomb on hand, which I will place. I like the pause that happened, like, after you got, like, the item. Wait. Heck. That's not gonna activate, is it? Oh, it's not gonna activate. Oh. Unless... No, it's just not gonna activate. Or I'm just gonna do that anyway. Okay, I'm desperately trying to, like, think of where to place things right now, but it's not looking good, actually, as it turns out. Oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, maybe it might have activated, but it's also like, I did not get there in time. Unfortunate. Dang. It all just happened so fast, I don't know what happened. Well, not anymore, because I placed the eyepiece. Tragic. My own hubris. Something, something. I just gotta watch out for like these slow burns that I'm like doing right now with the whole place I don't know, just stacking a bunch of eyes on top of each other. That sort of thing is a little bit tricky now. And it would probably behoove me to set off multiple chains at once. Maybe. Just so I can get more stuff going. Oh? Wait, this is a little bit funny. Is this real? The real strat? Could be. Guess we'll find out after I light it. No, I don't think that was the place for that to go, but I'm already committing to it. Wow. Okay. But now I have that extra bit to deal with, which is not very fun. I think the strat is now to... Well, I gotta do two at once. I gotta, like, attack from two different angles here. I gotta do that burning thing that I'm doing right now with, like, the white candle just now, and also the, let me think. That other thing. I need to start that green chain right now. But now I'm, like, stacking up something even higher, and it's just like, oh, make it stop. Okay. And that should be fine, I hope. Yeah, once again with, like, the stacking up to, like, stars thing, I just find it, like, really interesting, the whole, how do we incentivize you to, like, maybe have moments where you're purposely messing up your stack to, like, try and reach the stars, but you also, let me think, you also... I don't think there's a you also. Is there a you also? You are purposely disrupting your chain, or sorry, disrupting your build, maybe, depending on your board state, but in return, you're getting these, like, sick power-ups. Yeah, I think that's the angle that I was going for. And I think the stacking in order to... Interestingly enough... Oh, dang. I was trying to get it on column 2. Interestingly enough, the stacking, like, to reach, like, certain, like, star whatever things... Maybe that's a thing like other whatevers, but I remembered seeing it in a game of Remy's called Tetrold, or maybe it was like I don't remember the name of it, but like you were trying to like stack, I think, in order to reach certain points and like touch them. I thought it was their game that I'm thinking about. I could be thinking about something else, but I thought it was that. Snuffed, very unfortunate. This could be it. Yeah, I think it's definitely it after that. Unless I get like a sick fungus. Fungus? At this time of day? Oh, it's over. Yeah, the blue thing in like column 2 was just like really hard to reach. I'll give it a few more attempts, maybe. Yeah, now I'm left wondering what the other modes are going to be like. It'd be interesting to see those when they eventually get made. Wishing Remy the best with the rest of the development on this. Just Pancake in general. They mentioned that they will stop doing like monthly, like a game a month, but we'll still have like some neat goodies for anyone who wants to subscribe to their Patreon. One of the things being that, like, at a certain tier, you'll be able to get early access to their sugar engine that they use for these games. Pretty neat. And Sugar was inspired by Pico 8 in some ways, but, like, has, like, more beefiness to it, for lack of better terms. Okay, we are kind of, like, going a little bit crazy, not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't doing that already, but I think that right one, like, needs to go, like, for sure. Oh, don't snuff the flame, but okay, good. I dashed over all the way to the right, and then, yeah. Dash being delayed auto shift, where it's like you hold down the button for moving left or right, and then after enough time has passed, it will, like, keep pressing the button for you, so to speak. Okay, that bomb's actually, like, kind of nice. I could, like, set off multiple things here. Just need to get the last star. Or I could just... Okay, first you set that off. That's a given. Second thing, you gain bomb by matching that. Then bomb is your next piece. I think this works. I hope this works. This should work. Wow. Heck. Fungus at this time of day in this part of the country localized entirely within hot wax. Yes. May I use it? No. It's essentially what happened last game. I was unable to use it. And get around to it. Oh, the bomb is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna greed. Alright, and some stuff gets snuffed, but, like, most of it stays alive. Oh my gosh, no, don't ruin it. Please, I need it to survive, actually, for real. Okay, so you can rotate. Oh no. Did I accidentally discover infinity? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I was just, like, rotating this, like, a little bit, but I just accidentally discovered infinity. Well, someone's gonna be incredibly mad at me, maybe, or happy that I found it. I don't know, to, like, fix it later. I'm not sure. This is a speed game anyway, given the timer. You're trying to, like, go fast regardless. But I guess that's... I don't know. It's whatever for this at the moment. It's all good. Meep. Just imagining, like, a sitcom, like, whatever thingy, and it just shows, like, a note accidentally discovers infinity with the whole da 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 da, like that music thing. There's no space for that? Oh, heck. Really? Heck. Wait. Alright, so there's that. Heck. I'm kind of dead here. I think that's my punishment for discovering infinity. By accident, but still discovering it nevertheless. Oh, I had a fire left, but I had no space left over. Dang. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, heck. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm still gonna go at it. Like, put me on a different thing, different palette. Aqua? No way. In the Game Boy Color. Let's go Aqua. Like the hit band Aqua. Makers of the song Barbie Girl and Cartoon Heroes and many other songs you might be familiar with. Yes. This is fine. Like, actually really fine. Me after discovering infinity. This is fine. By infinity, I mean, like, the infinite, like, lock delay. Like, when you rotate a piece, it, allows it, like, gives you more time before the piece locks into place. But if there's no like safeguard, I guess, where if you trying to think how to explain it. If there's no like safeguard to like eventually like stop the player from like doing it like infinitely, yeah, I guess there's that. Like some later guideline games after Worlds would have like systems in place, or just like a system where it's like, okay, you've like done this like this many times or whatever, now the piece is going to be locked for real. The puzzle game Black Hole shouts to Block Hole. Like, is there a game called Block Hole? I wouldn't be surprised if there was, because when you've been in Puzzle Wednesday for long enough, you start to like realize, oh yeah, that game exists, this game exists, just a lot of games exist. Oh wow. I don't want that flame to be snuffed because I'm greedy. This is the thing, I'm like playing like kind of risk, like I have like things that I'm doing, like these strats, and then it's like, hey, wait a minute, I'm dying, because it's risky. The international name of Quarf? Oh, interesting, interesting. I see. Also, once again, I'm still like, I love the like star idea and how it could like mess up your board, sort of, but still like give you power-ups in return. It's just like very amusing. And is this another tangent to get into, I wonder? What would I... That's not over the top, so I'm not dead. It's kind of scary, though. I do also need to land the flame. Good. I don't know, because like I was like playing Puzzle King Tetris, a great start to a conversation, and like I just found the campaign mode. I was playing like the multiplayer is obviously like the star of the show in that thing, but I liked in the campaign mode, or just like in general, like you get given all of these like crazy structures that you have to like try and like make lines in, but then it's like, what if I just like build on top of it and just like not worry about it, so to speak. I don't know if this is going the direction I want to like make some sort of point relating to the stars and like messing up your stack, but I think I meant to talk about something else instead, funnily enough. But in the meantime, I think this is going here. Wait, no. Okay. No! Oh, it instantly placed because the piece was on top. Oh, wow. That's tragic. That's actually really tragic. Was talking about messing up your stack. Oh no, maybe that's another topic. Okay, scratch that. Because, like, I was thinking of in Puzzle King Tetris. You're just making lines on top of, like, whatever's, like, there, kinda. I don't know if that's I don't think I have it. Nope. I will save that discussion for another time here. That connects. Yeah, like, the chaining expression is, like, kind of crazy. You could just do a lot of, like, interesting things here with these candles. Or does it connect? Yeah, it should connect. Wait, no, that's one space away. What am I talking about? Well, at least it finished, so I can get, like, a bonus, but it's like, what was I doing there? I like this placement better. I'm just trying to, like, see how I can connect the eye. I guess it's with an O, so you do this, and then, yeah, okay. That works. And so is that. So is this, and then we start that fire. I'll show you to the fire. I'll show you to the fire. Shoutouts to Jameson. Spelled J-M-S-N. And the song Fire from Priscilla album. me when I explain my references. Yes. Okay, I'm stacking kind of silly mode right now, once again. But bear with me. It would behoove me to get stars, though, to, like, make up for it. Okay, good. Yeah, star thing, very interesting mechanic, like you had mentioned. Again, I really think it was a Remy DeVoe moment. I would need to check their band... Not their Bandcamp, their itch.io. Yep, we are in fact making references, Masa. Welcome to the stuffs, the hot wax stuffs. I am marveling at how such a game just exists in the world, and I'm happy for that. Okay, so yeah, I want these stars, but the problem is it's going to make my board really, really funny to try and navigate. So funny that I need to launch this right now. Oh, that's the most hilarious thing I've done, actually. I'm explaining, like, I am so hecked if I make this move. Makes move anyway. Yeah. Yeah. We go again. That's actually unacceptable. Start it from that side, I think. Yes. But does it have enough juice to get all the way through? Flat stacking in the house, yeah. ZT stacking in the house, yeah. 6-3 stacking in the house, yeah. Me when I reference Daft Punk teachers, except it's all stacking methods. Almost said Soul Wax. But their version of teachers had rock people instead of electronic music people, which is actually a pretty fun touch. It's nice that they had done that. Gosh, I should listen to All Systems Are Lying by Soulwax. That album has released. I enjoyed their single Run Free, which had released as well. Best way to explain it is by showing it. This is true, Ardrox. This could be true. As always, the best way to be explaining things. I think I'm going to do that. And then this, and I'm gonna place an O block down here so I can get some stuff going. There's just a lot of stuff in play. It's just so amusing. Yeah, the star stuff is just like its own mechanic. Could be its own game, which it is its own game. It's just... Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Wait. Yes, and now... Okay, bomb next, and then I place the bomb here, I think, so I can get multiple at once. And then explodes on next turn, and I can get some of that candle and watch it all go down. Metaphorically down, but also it is literally going down. It's not like going down in the metaphorical sense of like, oh, it's all downhill from here. It's more of like, you know, this is a good thing. Just need to make that distinction. I think we fire this one because we have to like make our way down there. I don't want to put that eye like where I was about to place it because it would have gotten snuffed. It would have like snuffed some things, I think, maybe. Do I know what's happening? I don't know what's happening. And if I don't know what's happening, nobody else does, I don't think. Nah, some people probably do know what's happening. It's... You start this one. It's a no-brainer. You have to. Me desperately trying not to get my flame snuffed. No, that's tragic, but that's fine. I can restart it with that one, and I like how I'm pogging off, but at the same time, I still need to, like, worry about, like, the next piece that I'm placing down. I'm so busy focused on, like, the one part of the board that I forgot, like, the other part. Shouts to T-Spins. Happy T-Spin Tuesday, everybody. Wow. Heck. Okay, that skull is actually pretty nice. Oh, this could be a sick chain. Hang on. I don't have any, well... Oh, the way that dropped in and, like, something got snuffed anyway, but, like, that was so cool, actually. The way, like, a piece, like, kind of, like, dropped in there and was able to, like, help out with the spreading of this fire. That's not a good placement, though. No, please. Oh, the humanity. I let something get snuffed, but that's okay, I think. And, okay, so it's even more okay. So, don't stack the eye on top there. You will die. No, don't. Okay, good. Yes. Oh, you better set that off. Wait, is it all coming together? I did not have to use the skull on that one, but I just need that to go off because I have plans. I have a rendezvous at, Pancake Delicio. They serve the finest pancakes. Yes, okay, we're actually doing it. We are actually gonna make it, I think. Just don't do anything goofy. Literally place one more piece and you probably have it. 2 more pieces. 3. 4. Yes! That's excellent. That was a good journey. That was a really good journey. Wow. Woo! Incredible. Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you for the GG. Gonna take another sip of water, because it's been a lot, for sure. I'm back. And I know, like, the score, like, scales up a little bit, I think, because we start in level 10, like, scores higher, but that is kind of funny if I got the score faster than my first 666 run. Oh, yeah, my first one, right, because that was, like, 6 minutes or something. Oh, my goodness, that was pretty good. And I like the ambience here with, like, the candle now. Like the burning, like, wick or something, etc. Right, back to the title screen, and let's see here. Back to ritual. Oh, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Which, if you add, wait, sorry, I'm trying to find a 666 in this. So, like, if you add 1 plus 2 3 times there, that's 9. And if you flip it upside down, it's a 6. And because there were 3 numbers, you have, I think, I don't know. Yeah, I can't believe it either. I can't believe they're adding, like, even more stuff to it as well. One of which I think is, like, a daily mode? Maybe, if I remember correctly. Which would be very funny, and also I hope to not, like, die immediately in that mode. It should be a interesting time. Not be placing that down there, but I am going to anyway. Yeah, again, looking forward to all the stuff, and still wishing the best with getting it all underway. Because if I was going crazy trying to, like, implement the recursive gravity, I can only imagine the rest of the craziness with, like, all these mechanics and other stuff. Like, holy moly. Okay, I think you stack really high there, and then you are going to do that and this, and I think... Okay, yeah, I'm stacking kind of silly again, but, like, we start with that. I don't know if the Z piece had to go over there, but bear with me. Also, I like the little, like, jingle that plays every time you level up. It reminds me of, I'm about to get real specific here. Mozaki Blocks, I think, has it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if, like, Hexic has it. Like, the PC version of Hexic. I'm thinking of Tetris Mania on J2ME, like the flip phones, because of course I am. because that has it. I'm gonna rotate like this so I can get the consumed bonus. Very good, very good. And what else do we want to do here? I guess this, and then... yeah. Alright, it's getting a little bit precarious, but I need to, like, let the right side do its thing. I hope I can fit a flame on the left side, otherwise I'm causing problems for myself later on down the line. Hold left, yes. Okay. Now, let's get our power-ups going, maybe. Yes, like that. This, like that, like this, like that. Shoutouts to Jet Set Radio. Like, just like, generally, like, discovering music and stuff. I think when I was younger, like, Jet Set Radio was the first, like, video game album I think I'd, like, gotten into. Like, for, like, exploring more music and stuff. And then after that was kind of just, for just discovering, like, outside of, like, video game music. Daft Punk's Discovery was my first album, and it was pretty good. It was a true discovery of how cool non-video game music could be. Not that, like, video game music is bad, it's just, like, I don't know, it's like you're having a conversation with someone. It's like, oh, what kind of music do you like? And it's just like, I don't know, just mention stuff from video games. It's just like, it's fine and whatnot, but, you know, you gotta pull out your Justice, your, Mastercraft, your Daft Punk, your Daedalus, your Machine Drum, your, who else did I listen to? Aphex Twin, your Gimmick. This isn't even in order of, like, how I discovered these people. I'm kind of just naming a bunch of peeps. Your Quotient, your Turing's Ghost, your, we've lost the plot yet again. I don't know, but yeah, just, like, getting into music was neat. Ouch, heck. There we go. Sound like I'm, like, playing with these candles IRL and getting burned a bunch. Do not try this at home. That fits, and it's a very cool way to start that off. This one also fits, I think. I don't know about this, like, JL, fusion from the hit. Oh my god. No. It's over. It's ruined. I was trying to, like, fit it onto the thing on, like, column whatever, but, like, I was not able to reach it. And I'm dead because the thing went faster, I think, and I couldn't, like, scoop my block over, but that's actually scarily close to 121,212. I think we're gonna go again. That was actually kind of nice. But yeah, I didn't quite know about, like, the strat that I was doing there with, like, the J's and L's stacked on top of each other. I think it's, like, okay that I'm, like, doing this, like, crazy stuff, but I just need to find a way to link it, which, like, those J's and L's do, like, pretty well. And also, yeah, this. Okay, yeah, so you just, like, use your thick blocks, your... Well, I mean, like, the O is the only, like, big one, but, like, the S, Z, and your O's in order to link, like, those, like, spires with one another. That's a very good thing to keep in mind. Or just, like, going from, like, column to column, yeah. Okay, that's kind of nice, actually. Like, the thing I have going on with the J, but I think it's gonna get snuffed, maybe? Let's see. Well, that's not actually gonna reach at all. Which is kind of a problem, I think. Okay, nice kick. We got the wall kicks here. Alright. Slowly chilling out. I want to... Oh, I could... No, that's fine, actually. That's pretty fine. I can just set it off here. I thought I was, like, ruining a setup that I had going on, but that's okay. Ooh. Me when I'm greedy. Once again. Okay, now I need to actually, like, mention to, like, a mutual, mention, like, this game's, like, soundtrack to them and be like, yeah, doesn't it sound like Ilke? Oh, heck. Wait, that's fine, actually. Because when no, it's gonna get snuffed, actually. The eyepiece, or sorry, the green piece that's, like, falling right now, it's gonna get snuffed, yep, right? Because, like, I thought, oh, wait, no, but it's gonna transfer from whatever else I just did there. Okay, I'm actually a genius. And we got bomb coming up. And we've got a way to link our thing. Oh, actually, whoa. Alright. So, if I did one of these, does it reach the thing on the left? If not, that's going to be really funny to deal with later. It does reach the left, and it gets snuffed. Everything got snuffed, actually. That was the worst bomb. That was actually a horrible bomb. Me, when I could have dodged the pattern very easily. Oh, I'm doing that blocking off thing that I did before that I should not be doing. Whoops. Oh, and that S piece is probably gonna snuff things. That could be a problem. By falling down now. Let's see. Okay, a lot of things are getting snuffed, yep. Right side, it must be the right side. I must place it there. Immediately. Okay. Oh, that does not fit in there. Whoops. My bad. Wait, no, do it there. Thank you for doing it in time. Okay. So, that's not deaf, but you gotta be really careful, you gotta be extremely— oh, it touches it because it is deaf! It's over, it's actually— I'm so— like, I was, like, pressing the rotate button to, like, rotate the next piece, but, like, I accidentally, like, went in immediately after. No. Didn't mean for it to look like a salty run back, but I am actually— you know what, it is a salty run back. I am salty, and I am running it back. Watching this is making me want to work on another Falling Blocks puzzle game I'm too easily in, but that's a mood, and I'm glad that, like, you're interested in such. I'm sure there are, like, other things to be tending to, but yeah, it's always neat to get inspired. That's a beautiful thing of, like, game development, or just, like, art in general. Just stuff that, like, inspires you to do other— or to make your own thing, your own interpretation of something. I could have placed that, like, J on the left here and set off that fire, but that's okay. But yeah, it's just really nice when, like, you have, like, a bunch of derivatives and other things that, you know, like, just do— well, yeah, like, tasteful derivatives. I know there have been, like, things about, like, you know, like, well, I mean, no, those are just clones, actually, when, you know, it's not, like, as tasteful, and you're just, like, copying the thing, like, verbatim or whatever, but, you know, there's ways to go about it in a pleasing manner? I don't know. I'm running out of the words, but you can understand the gist, perhaps. Oh, I don't get the bonus if I get the flame snuff? That's— oh, that's really tragic. That's good to know, though. That's incredibly tragic that you don't get the bonus, but that makes sense. And just going at it, recklessly. Yes. Oh, this could be— no, I don't know how smart this placement is. Well, this next one. We got a bomb. I'm just gonna bomb my trouble away. We gotta, like, we have to deal away with this right side, and then you just bomb the left side, and then it's just a win, I think. In order to do that, you do have to finagle your stack a little bit, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, place... I just gotta bomb properly. As you do in a shmup. Okay. So I put the bomb here, I put it on top, so that way stuff isn't as likely to get snuffed from the bottom. Please be a good explosion. Yes, that's kind of what I'm looking for. That's the ticket. That's the hot stuff right there. So the whole left side can get burned away, kinda, sorta, not really, I hope. Meanwhile, I'm making a new problem on the right side, funnily enough, but it should be okay. That's kind of scary, actually. It's like I transferred, like, my problem from one place to another. Now I gotta land this fire. That's a good one. Okay. And then you kind of just, like, place the other two, maybe. Could be it. Oh, you place that there, and then you... Ooh, I don't know if it's gonna work, but it does seem kind of smart. Now, where do you start it? You start it from here. And then I'm gonna watch as my work burns up in flames, but in the good way. It's kind of tragically worded, but you get the point. I'm playing hot wax right now. Okay, consumed. Good. I don't know, I place like pieces on top like that, but it's also like I wanna decrease the time it takes for like things to burn away, and by adding like unnecessary extra links, it kind of like ruins stuff a little bit. Oh no, maybe that's just general puzzle game know-how or just advice. I have to deal with this O block that I have placed now, I think. It's a little risky placing this here, especially because I now need to land the fire on it, except I just made stuff go down, so that's actually kind of good. A lot of snuffage happening. That feels like an odd term, I'm sorry. I melt the flames and the fire and stuff. It's, you know. Wait. Okay. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Oh, this is risky. Why would I do it like that? Why would I actually do it like that? Can anyone explain? Oh, because you get the funny cascade, even though it like keeps getting stuck. That's really funny, actually. That's hilarious. I should do that more often. Wait, okay. Do that. Now this. Right? Now we got item, which we're gonna get immediately because of this thing. And where do I want it? I want it here, I guess? Maybe? I'm gonna set off like my own fire there, but it's like, might as well use what you've got. I do wonder if I should have like placed it like elsewhere though. Do more horizontal strats. Oh gosh, what am I doing at the top actually? What are we doing there? Okay. I like this. Another eye like this. And then you start from the top here, so the rest can get burned down. Yes! We've done it, actually. Let's go. Okay, yeah. I was, like, looking at the score a little bit. It did look like it was getting, like, very close, so I was very scared of, like, dying. Oh, man. That's awesome. That is incredible. We've done it. We have found the plot. Finally. It's been, like, 2 hours. Holy moly. Just... the passage of time is crazy. I may probably call it here, I wonder. I don't know, I do feel like playing like more of this, but I do want to get to like our other things. I don't know, what are we... Actually, yeah, I think I'll just like end off here. Let me take a sip of water first, funnily enough. Alright, I think I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Alright, yeah, that has been Hot Wax. A incredible game, just... Oh my goodness, puts the falling block formula. You may be familiar with, like, clearing lines, and it's like, what if you stacked, like, completely differently? What if the rules were changed? It's like... Oh, it's just a very neat game. Also, now I'm reminded of the Square minigame in Maboshi's Arcade, or Flame Tail, the standalone version of that, with some like power-ups and just other things. Oh my gosh, with like the block burning and stuff. Check that out as well. But yeah, also be sure to check out Hot Wax here. It's on itch at the moment. It will be on Steam eventually, but the page is up for it, so you might as well wishlist it if you're interested. Would be a good help there. But yeah, very dope game. Looking forward to getting even more cracked at it and just like, you know, just like ironing out the kinks and stuff. Like, yeah, stuff like the O block and the S block and Z block, being able to like realize, oh hey, I can use these to transfer from like column to column to like connect columns. It's just so incredible. The concept is in just, oh my gosh, I can't. Just sort of repeating myself, but yeah, definitely give Hot Wax a whirl. Goodness heckin' gracious. Good stuffs, Remy. Very good stuffs.